everybody, and welcome into the sports scene. We're freezing up. Hang on just one second. All right, welcome in, everybody, to the sports scene. I am your host, as always, David Wood. Joining me, hopefully, here in a little bit is going to be Doug and Donnie Wood. Don't know where they're at yet. I sent them invitations, and I had to resend them invitations. Hopefully, they'll get them, and we'll get the show on the road. Until then, let's go ahead and roll a sponsor. That way we can get some things cleared up, and we'll be right with you.
The Warehouse on 377 is the place to go when you want to look your very TOLAR best. They offer graphic tees and custom graphic apparel, and also offer dry cleaning laundry services with next day turnaround. Get your custom TOLAR spirit wear or design your own look. The Warehouse on 377 is the one-stop shop for custom apparel and embroidery. With fast turnaround times, no minimums, and volume price breaks. Come browse the merchandise, or stop for a coffee, loaded soda, or ice cream. Visit The Warehouse on 377, located in the turquoise building off of 8800 West US Highway 377.
Hey everybody, welcome in. Today is February the 4th, 2026. I am being joined by Doug. There's Doug. How you doing, Doug?
How's it going?
Well, not too good. I had all this new equipment I wanted to use and get on here and everything, and I was in the middle of that, and I got y'all's email. I'd already sent y'all text, but I guess, I don't know. Anywho, there's Doug's t-shirt. And
Sorry.
In here in just a minute.
Trying to get a spot.
Dangerous Donnie Wood will be joining us here shortly, I hope, because we got lots of ground to cover, and I really wanted to do it in a shorter time. Oh, look here. There he is. The dangerous one himself.
Oh, David. Okay.
Okay, hang on. There you go. Let's get adjusted. Once he gets adjusted, we'll bring him back on and everything. I think he's vacuuming. He thinks he can vacuum and do a podcast. I don't know what's going on there. But how are you today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful, David. How are you?
Pretty good. Had a great day today. Got to do a coach's show. I thought I was going to be able to use our new beautiful camera, which did a great job last night during the basketball game. But I was hooking it up, and I was having problems, and then I saw y'all's text, and I freaked out. And I had to scramble and do my thing, but there y'all are. Doug, you done? Are you done vacuuming?
I'm back.
You done vacuuming?
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Yeah, hold on. I got to shut the door, though. Hold on.
Doug was vacuuming.
God.
Oh. Sorry. Wasn't prepared for this.
We'll take a sip of this tea.
Hold on. Doug, do you have like a fan going on or something?
No.
You got a fan going on?
Let's mute. I'm going to mute mine. See, I don't think it's on mine here.
I'm good. You good?
I don't hear anything.
All right. Hey, that light behind you, Doug, is blinding me, man.
That's worse. Oh my God! Backing me up, Doug. Why your camera up like this at an angle? What was that?
Do I hear any? Am I the only one hearing noises?
You're the only one hearing noises, Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie, you're hearing things.
You're okay, Doug. Just sit back down. You're fine. You'll be all right.
I'm sorry, man. I'm on my phone tonight. I'm not on my computer.
Oh no, it's on his phone. On his phone. T-Mobile phone. All right. Good deal. Did you hear me okay, Doug?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. Waiting on the Donnie. We'll get this thing going here pretty quickly.
Okay.
Making riveting podcast here.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. Got to get all the bugs worked out. We'll get all the bugs worked out and get everybody on. Hey, folks, today, like I said, it's February the 4th, 2006. Had a great coaches show, and we went over a lot of things. Wanted to share some of that stuff with the boys as we prepare for an epic round, over a decade of covering TOLAR athletics. And it's getting real special because a lot of good things have happened and have come about. And this year, it just feels special for me, Doug. I think this year we're going to see something really, really good out of our TOLAR athletes.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting with the new districts, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun and exciting. I think this district is better suited for us, and I think with the experience that these boys have, we're returning most of everybody. We only had 5 seniors on the squad last year, and the majority of your of your skill positions and everything are back. So I think we're doing fine. There's Donnie. What do you know, Donnie Wood?
I was just checking it out on the YouTube, and it sounds really muffled, but we'll do it.
Let's work through it. I have no clue what's going on here. Why it sounds muffled. Hang on just 1 second. Is it muffled on my end, Donnie?
Yeah, but I think we can. I think we can work through it.
Okay, this should help. Got me a little microphone.
Yeah, I hear you better now, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Is that better, Donnie? All right.
Yeah.
Deal. We'll fly with this. All right. So, like I said, I visited with the coach today. We went over a lot of different things. Before we get to the football, though, because I know a lot of people are going to want to know about the football, redistrict alignments and all of that good stuff. What does this say? I wouldn't believe anything Donnie says. you know this guy? Obviously,
Yeah,
you know
man,
this guy.
I just know Curtis Wade.
Curtis Wade.
We used to work together, and he moved. But yeah, Curtis is a great guy, man. He's funny dude.
That's old C.W. Jordan, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's old
he
country
is,
boy
man.
name right there.
He made things a lot.
Where that old? Do what?
He made a lot. He made things a lot more fun down here.
Oh, he did. Screen froze up. Don't know what's going on with that. You boys still got me?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try to just amble along. And Donnie, he said he was just messing with you. He's just messing with you. We're glad to have you along, Curtis Wade, and then anybody else who might want to join in, y'all can join in. And I want to tell you something. You want to join in because I got a special game we're going to play tonight. But it takes audience participation. So if you want to join in on the fun, all you got to do is let us know here on the comment feed that you want to join in on the fun. And sometime in the show, I've got 3 questions that I'm going to ask you. And if you get them all right, then I've got an autographed Bill Bates jersey. Yeah, 3-time Super Bowl champion Bill Bates. I got his autographed jersey right here. I'm going to give it away tonight on the show. But I got to have at least minimum of 2 participants that want to play. And all you got to do is tell me on the comment section that you're willing to do it. And I got the questions right here. I'm ready for you. I think my jersey's safe, though, Donnie. I don't think anybody can get these right. You have to be a sports fan to get all these right.
Dude, can I win?
No. You wouldn't get the questions right.
You know I would.
No, I don't think so. Donnie,
Hey,
these are tough questions.
you want to do a like a little basically let everybody know what we're talking about tonight?
Yeah. I was kind of doing that while you were playing around. I don't know what you're doing. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit TOLAR, and then after we get done talking TOLAR, we're going to talk a little bit about what happened today in Maverick land. The Dallas Mavericks had a big trade that went down today, and then after that, we're going to talk about Donnie has a hypothetical. We're going to get into that hypothetical and everything. And then I think there's a little thing going on Sunday. What's going on Sunday, Donnie?
The Puppy Bowl, I think, is going on. It's a big event for the dog lovers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog lovers?
Westminster Dog Kennel
No.
Championships. Yeah.
No, it's just a Puppy Bowl. They have dogs running around and playing with each other and stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
There's something else going on? I think David. David
Puppy Bowl. No, I think it's called the Super Bowl. I think it's called the Super Bowl, Donnie.
Okay. Your face is still froze, though.
I know, everybody.
Hey, I need to eat my Skittles, man.
Look at that.
This is too fun. This is too fun, man.
We should make that face. We should just act like we're froze when he comes back.
I can't do it.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
What is your top your Super Bowl food that you need to have at your Super Bowl event?
I'm boycotting Super Bowl. I'm not watching it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what mine is. I'm boycotting the halftime show. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I like the Patriots this year. I like Drake May. I think he's a fun dude. He's an exciting new quarterback. But I got to go with the wings. Obviously, wings is my favorite. Underrated snack food at the Super Bowl is. I still hear that it's like in a vacuum or something. I don't know if it's coming across.
Here, you want me to mute me?
No, it's not. It's not coming across. It's just, I guess, on my end. But the jalapeno poppers is a.
Oh yeah, I love jalapeno poppers.
Then you got the sliders. Sliders are good little Super Bowl snack because they're easy right there. You just pop them in your mouth and go.
So David's gone. Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we're still on there.
Oh.
That's why I'm trying to talk.
Okay.
While you're eating. I mean, you're not professional. I tell you what.
Eating on the air, man.
I'll tell you what.
I didn't know we were still on. Sorry.
You don't think I'm just?
Maybe I should just go to the restroom.
Talk to you. Why would I do that?
How about I just take my phone into the restroom and go to the restroom?
No.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, we're on the air.
Okay. Sorry. So, are you really going to watch the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, of course I will.
Mm.
I'm rooting for the Patriots. I never liked Seattle. I like the coach, Mike Vrabel, for the Patriots. I like their quarterback, Drake May, that young quarterback.
Yeah. I do like the Patriots. The Patriots coaching staff is awesome, but I think the Super Bowl is a dud. I can't stand Seattle. I can't stand Seattle, but I just want. I mean, I think I got some painting to do, and I might need to spend some time watching it dry.
Yeah, well, you're not a real sports fan. I understand.
Or whatever.
But, I'm sure there might be an exciting golf match to watch. That really.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to watch that exciting golf.
Well, Scotty Scheffler's, he might be, he's already as good as Tiger Woods was, but I mean, he might be coming up on nipping at Jack's heels, man. The guy's good. The guy's really good. He's dominant.
So, while we're just sitting here mixing and wasting everybody's time, any good shows? We're off the sports page right now because I know, you're kind of limited with your sports right now.
Well, I've been watching The Chosen on Amazon Prime, and me and Michelle have been, and it's probably the best um, series that I've ever watched. Um, you know it it does help that it's about Jesus and everything, but the characters on it, I mean, they're so good, you know. And
Yeah,
one of the things I like about it too is that it does embellish a little bit,
yeah,
because not every word and everything was written in the Bible, so they do embellish a little bit, but because we don't know certain relationships and some additional conversations and issues that might have went on, but they've done a great job of telling the basic story, and that actor that portrays Jesus is just amazing.
yeah. We've already watched all the episodes. We've already gone through all of that, so we're looking forward to the next one.
Hmm.
It's going to be after the death, and so I'm excited about that. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but yeah, we binge watched that a while back. Um, one of
Yeah.
the I we watched something because we were kind of iced in, so we kind of watched some more TV than we normally do. But it's on Netflix. It's called His and Hers, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
I watched the first episode of that, and I really, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I liked it. I think it's the one where the lead actor is he was on that movie Accounting, right? He was the
Yeah,
brother of
the accountant with
accountant.
yeah, yeah, the brother of what's his name? Yeah, I like him as an actor, but I mean, uh, and I don't know.
I liked it. Really liked it. I think it had a lot of it had some major twists, especially at the end. So I always like those kind of movies where
But
they try to keep
that's
you
what I
guessing.
heard. It does have a pretty big twist, but so
And I think aren't you going to start up King of the Hill? Finally talked you into that, right?
no, sir, no, I will not watch a cartoon.
So what was your favorite Super Bowl memory of all time? Like what would be when you think about the Super Bowl, you one of the things that made you the most
Probably
happy.
probably the either the Preston Pearson catch, in the end zone. Remember that one? In the I can't remember which Super Bowl it is, but it was against Denver, right? The Preston Pearson catch in the end
Uh,
zone.
I think you meant Butch Johnson.
Oh yeah, Butch Johnson. Yeah, Butch Johnson.
Yeah, that was a
80,
great
86,
catch.
not 26. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a great catch. I think that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I think one that is probably one of my favorites, and it didn't even work out for the Cowboys, but the game was the Cowboys kicked Buffalo's butt so bad it wasn't a bad thing. It was kind of humorous, but when
Hmm.
Leon Lett got caught and before he got into the end zone,
Yeah.
the guy knocked the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, we were
You
all
know,
laughing at him. Yeah.
he could have had a Super Bowl touchdown, but he got a little too cocky.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. That was a good moment, but we were all cocky at that point because we'd already won it. So
Uh,
yeah, but I think that probably that Bud Johnson catch was probably one of my fondest. Um, knowing we won the Super Bowl when that catch was made.
yeah,
When I was a young pup still.
yeah, that was 77, I believe. You know the
Yeah.
that because we're so old, we were around when the Cowboys actually were in Super Bowls. That's how old we are.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So I know David's going to talk Tolar, but have we just started getting into it while you were gone? I mean, this new district I guess there's seven teams in the district.
There's 8 teams in the district.
Eight teams in the district, so they're playing seven. Only three non-district games, huh?
Yes. Yeah, and he'll go over the schedule. There's a couple of really interesting games that I'm kind of excited for in non-district. Uh,
Really?
yeah,
All
and
right,
here he
can you boys
comes.
hear me?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we got you.
Go ahead and talk.
You're on,
Can you
David.
boys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
you're
you.
live. Can you hear us? Uh, do y'all need me to sing or something? Do a dance?
Please no.
David, can you hear us?
He can hear you.
Because David is the older brother. He's the older brother, the guy right there. He is the next older brother, and then I am the youngest brother. Brother, obviously, you can tell because I'm the better looking one. Um,
Right, right,
so
right, right. Okay, boys. Sorry about the NASCAR finish there. What were y'all talking about?
we were
Well,
just starting to talk Tolar. So do it.
do it.
All right. Sorry about the confusion, folks. But we are live and running hard now, and we got lots of different things. I've changed out computers, cameras, codecs, everything. We are ready to go. So again, today is the February the 4th. And like I said, we had a beautiful coaches show today, and I hope everybody that was able to tuned in. It was a really good show that we had. We talked about reclassification. We talked about redistricting. Got to meet some power lifters. I want to say a special thank you to Taylor Vaughn, Deborah McCarroll, and J.W. Rickenball, and, of course, Coach Salas. What a great group of guys. They have definitely represented Tolar proud. Big shout-out to the baseball and softball teams that are starting out their season right now, getting ready to get into some deep competition. And, of course, golf is right around the corner. Track is right around the corner. There's sports going on. Lots of sports. And in basketball, the girls right now, let me get that record for you real quick. I got notes all over the place. I was throwing stuff around. I'm sure the dog didn't enjoy that, but I was throwing stuff around a while ago. Girls are 10 and 2 right now. That's 21-9 on the season. They defeated Peaster last night on a game that we had right here on the sports scene. And of course, the boys 8-2 on the season in district, 15-11. But they both hold the number one seed in district on the 2A level, the D2 level. Peaster is an D1 level. So we would go in the playoffs as a D1, which would be great. It'd be great for seeding and everything. The boys have a couple of more games than the girls. The girls have early, which is a revenge game this Friday night, which will be on the sports scene. And it's also senior night for the girls, so we need a big turnout in the gym. But then we also have the boys. They have their senior night on Breckenridge later on down the road. And the boys will be taking on early as well. So come out to the gym, see a doubleheader, or you can watch it all right here on the sports scene. Sorry, guys, I'm talking fast because I wanted to get caught up and caught up with everybody. But what do you think? I mean, Tolar, they're just rocking and rolling, aren't they?
That's right. It sounds like they're having a good basketball season. It's always good, and you kind of expect it now with Tolar. Tolar's always going to be competitive, going to be towards the top of the class. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm thankful that you guys that are still watching because we had a little snafu at the beginning, but we're going to make it through this and have a good broadcast. Donnie's got a good hypothetical, and we're going to have fun with that. And if anybody wants to join in, all you got to do is go to the comment section, shout us out in a comment section that you want to join the contest. I've got a Bill Bates jersey I'm dying to give away to the winner who can ever answer my 3 sports questions. 3 sports scene questions. If you answer those correctly, then you're going to get this jersey. It's autographed by Bill Bates. It says Bill Bates, number 40, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Beautiful jersey. You want to see it, Donnie? See what it looks like?
If nobody wins it, you can just. I mean, I know you're eager to get rid of it. Yeah. I know somebody. Just saying.
Do you know somebody?
Yeah. I know somebody that would really love that.
Yeah. Of course, I'm sporting my Fang fan club jersey. Doug, do you know who Fang is? There's a question for Doug. Let's see if he can get it right. It's
Who?
a sports question. Fang.
Oh,
Do you know who Fang is? Fang. Do you know who
No.
Fang is?
No,
oh
I,
my
Donnie?
God.
Donnie? Donnie,
Doug.
Donnie, do you know more sports than Doug?
Doug is in the doghouse by the Tolar fans. That is obviously the mascot for the Tolar Rattlers, hey, Doug.
wow.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Not only is this jersey authenticated by its authenticity goes with the jersey. So this ain't no poor boy's jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's got the stitched numbers. This is an authentic NFL jersey with the greatness of Bill Bates. Who's knocking around over there? Somebody killing somebody?
It's probably Doug.
Oh my God!
Probably
Doug,
has one of his dogs running around.
Do you got your?
I don't have a dog, sir. Thank you. They all died. They're on doggy heaven. Thanks for reminding me of that, Donnie. Appreciate that. Yeah. That was really nice.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was good. I couldn't have scripted that better.
Yep.
Where'd they go, Doug?
They ain't here no more.
They went to doggy heaven. Is that what you said?
They're gone.
I heard that in heaven they don't have the pearly gates. They have a pearly doggy door, and you just go right through the doggy door.
Yeah. Yeah, my dogs are there.
You should probably change the subject, David.
They're not here.
All right, let's change the subject. Let's get on to it. I want to talk about reclassification. The Tolar Rattlers this year are in an 8-team district. Good Lord, who's making all that noise? In an 8-team district, and in the 8-team district, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. 6-team district for the last 2 years. 3 of the teams carried over: Clifton, Dublin, and Eastland. And just to give you guys a history lesson, I've got the history lesson right here. Just to give you guys a history lesson, last year, Clifton beat us 13-22. They went on to win district. We beat Dublin 28-21, and then Eastland we defeated 47-0. So all 3 of those teams remain, and then we added Comanche, who was in our non-district record, non-district games. And Donnie, we've been playing Comanche now for about 6 years straight.
Yeah, I feel like it has been.
Yeah, well, they're in our district now. They came down from D1. We lost to them 36-33 in a heartbreaker. You remember that game, Donnie? We were in the deer blind, and it was crazy. Well, guess what?
That was a great game.
Yeah, this year we got to go back to Comanche again to play them this year. But anyway, they're in our district. Eastland. And what did Eastland do, Donnie? Well, we played Eastland. They were in our district a couple of years ago, and we used to play them. And then they were in our non-district for a little while, and we'd play them. And we always beat the Eastland. We just had our way with. Oh, they just went and won the state championship in 2A Division I.
You're talking about Hamilton.
Talking about Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm talking about Hamilton. I'm sorry. That's Hamilton. I keep saying Eastland. I don't know why, but that's Hamilton. Then Millsap. Millsap we beat last year 42-18. They are in our district, and we've been playing Eastland. 1 year we played them twice. We played them in a non-district game, and then we turned right around and played them in a playoff game. Remember? So
yeah, Millsap. Yeah.
Yeah, Millsap. So look for that, and then of course Rio Vista. Rio Vista is in our district this year. That should be a challenge. 8 district deal. Now, have you boys had an opportunity to see the schedule?
No.
Yeah, I've seen the schedule, and a couple of those non-district games kind of really intrigued me.
Yeah, we're going to throw it up right here. We're going to look at it here. Non-district game. I'm going to take that banner off so we can look at it. If you haven't subscribed yet, boo on you. Okay, so we have 2 scrimmages early in Jacksboro, teams that we know about, and then we open up the season. We're going to take it light on the boys, Donnie. We're going to start off with Boyd over in Boyd, Texas. That's a road trip. Boyd, Texas, Donnie, what do we know about Boyd?
Well, the great Billy Joe Tolliver played there. I know that. Boyd is that's a nice stadium too. So I'm excited. They're 3A Division I.
Yeah, we've no, they're not. Yeah, they're 3A Division 1 this year. We actually did a game from there. Remember, Donnie?
Yeah, that's why I said I like their stadium.
All right, Chris Miller wants to join in on the Bill Bates jersey. Okay, Chris, hang in. We get another contestant. We'll draw you in, and we'll get to it. Yeah, Boyd's going to be tough. They are not to be treaded lightly, and it's a D1 school, so that should get us. They beat Jacksboro last year. If that gives you any indication of the goodness of them, should be pretty good. Then we are at home against Clyde, and Clyde. I mean, that's another D1 school. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and Clyde has been playing a lot better. They had a pretty good season last year. Like I said, they're D1, so we have. I don't think we've played them before. I know since we've been doing it the last 13 years. I know we haven't. So This might be the first time Tolar and Clyde has played each other.
Yeah, that's a new group that we got there, and that should be kind of fun to see how that all matriculates. Going to be tough because, like you said, Clyde's a D1 school, and they're going to be tough. All right, then we're back on the road again, and we're going to travel down to the Waco area to take on Mart. And I don't know these Mart guys. What do they got, Donnie?
I think you know them, Mart. We used to play them back a few times in the playoffs, and they're obviously, everybody knows, if you're familiar with small Texas football, small town Texas football, you know a Mart, and they're always one of the top teams. Now, they're a two-way school, so, I like this. We're playing a two-way school, but we're playing one of the better two-way schools, so that will be real fun. I don't think we've ever played, because the only time we played each other was in the playoffs. So we have not played down there in their stadium, so it'll be interesting to see what they got.
Yeah, it'll be a new location for us, and it'll be a lot of fun. But again, another team, a lot of speed on that team, and it should be a lot of fun. Then we have a bye week right before district, and this is the fastest district's going to be on us because we've only got 3 non-district games as opposed to the traditional 5. So we get a bye district, and then we go. No, I'm sorry, we don't go to bye then. I'm sorry. We go straight on into Millsap at home. We're taking Millsap in at home. And then after Millsap, we've got Comanche. Comanche, a pretty tough team at Comanche. And then we're at home against Rio Vista, at Eastland, at home against Hamilton, which will be a lot of fun. Then we have Clifton at Clifton. We've actually called a game from there, Donnie, before, remember?
Yep.
And should be a lot of fun with Clifton. And then Dublin to round off the season at home. That'll be senior night, I'm sure. A lot of tears and cheers for the seniors. Should be a great schedule. I love it. I did my prognostication today, Donnie, and I kind of totaled this up, looked at it under a microscope and everything. 10-0. We're going to go 10-0 this year.
That sounds good to me, David. I mean, you know what? Honestly, looking at the schedule, looking at this district, really, I think this is going to be a really competitive district. I mean, honestly, I'm really looking at these teams. It's going to be hard for Dave Campbell's to try to figure out who's going to finish where because, there's really, and even Dublin is, they were playing better at the end of the season. They had a young team and they could be better, but Eastland, you never know. Eastland used to be really, really, really good. The last couple of years have been tough on them. So, but there's some really good teams. Like I said, the state champion Hamilton Bulldogs is in it. Comanche, they've always been a solid 3A Division I. Now they're dropping down to D2. So, that's going to be tough. Millsap, same thing. Last year, if you remember, David, most of their starters were like sophomores. And a few freshmen. So, they're going to be better. And they had some young talent that was very impressive. So, I think it's going to be hard to predict. But if we get out of that district, if we win this district, I looked at Region 2. I like our chances in Region 2, man. If we win that district and then in the playoffs, I don't really see very many teams better than what we're playing in district in that region.
Your by district will be against District 6, and you've got Dallas Gateway Charter Academy, Dallas Madison Inspired Vision Academy, Maypearl, Mesquite PTAA, Scurry Rosser, and Trinity Leadership Cedar Hill. Now, that Trinity Leadership Cedar Hill, don't sleep on them. That's going to be a pretty decent team. Scurry Rosser's always made the playoffs. Should be fun. I mean, that's just a good rounding out. And like you said, Donnie, Region 2 ought to be a fun road trip. I like the way we stack up. Now, let's just do a little fun thing. I'm going to pick the top 4, my top 4 out of the district. You pick your top 4, Doug. You kind of pick your top 4. Here we go. Top 4 out of TOLAR's district this year. I'm going to go with TOLAR. I think we'll be in the mix. I like the way we stack up against these teams, and I think we'll do just fine. Comanche. I like Comanche's chances this season in this district. Eastland, even though they were 2A last year, they were 2A Division I state champs. I think they'll acclimatize pretty well. They've got a great coaching staff over there. I've got them in the mix. And then if I have to pick a 4th, I'm going to go with Clifton. I think Clifton's going to do some things, and I think that they will be. Remember last year they won District 5, and they don't want to just fall away and go away. I think they'll do pretty good. What are your thoughts? Your top 4?
Well, I'm going to go. I had my 3. I mean, you said Hamilton. I mean, the Eastland, but you meant Hamilton, I'm sure. So I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna put Hamilton in there. I'm gonna replace Hamilton with Millsap. I believe Millsap, like Donnie said, they had. I don't know if they had a senior starter, maybe 1 or 2, like we did. So they're going to be young and tough. So again, TOLAR, Comanche, Millsap, and Clifton. Well, I don't remember how many Clifton, seniors there were on that Clifton team, because that Clifton team's defense was stout. But that's why they won district. But I'm going to have to put those 4 up there.
Yeah, if you'll remember, Clifton, they had a little quarterback issue, and they were kind of playing around with it. When they really started making strides was when they settled on that freshman quarterback, and he just really, once they said you're the guy, he really started coming on heavy and everything. So that, coupled with the fact that I saw some impressive things that they could do, that's why I put Clifton in the mix. But Donnie, your top 4 out of that district.
Yeah, I mean, I could be totally wrong on this because I think there's about 5 or 6 teams that could make the playoffs. But I'm going with TOLAR to win it, and then I've got Comanche at second, and then I have Hamilton. I just think if you win the state title, I know it was a lower division, and I don't know. I really haven't looked. I mean, this is way too early to.
Yeah, it's early. That's why I said.
I mean, if I see that they lost a lot of seniors, I might not even have them make the playoffs. But right now, I have them in the 3rd spot, and then I have Millsap beaten barely over Clifton, but I do have Millsap. I just think that all those young players that they have with some more experience, I just think they'll do it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Clifton makes it, though.
Yeah, and I will tell you, Donnie, I'm right with you on Millsap. If you'll remember that coach, his philosophies and just what he stands for and everything, I can see that guy really, really making those guys work right and really, really coming up. So yeah, I'll give you that. I think they're kind of a team in the mix. But it's going to be fun, man. We're sitting here talking, and we all have different opinions on a couple of the different teams, even early. So I'm excited. The season gets kicked off. First game will be August the 28th. So everybody be ready for that. Any parting shots y'all want to say about the Rattlers?
Yeah, I don't like that first game of the season at Boyd. Boyd is a tough team and a tough place to play. They're mean and ugly, and for a Division I team going to that, they're stout. They're always stout. So I don't like that game for TOLAR. But it's like the Peaster from last year, because I didn't like that game, and I hadn't liked it for the 2 years we played them. But I guess it made them stronger, especially the first time they played them. But yeah, I'd rather not play. Get off to the gate out off the to the get go with a team of that caliber. I'd rather get a little more, get your footing before you play somebody that good.
Yeah,
Well, one
go
thing
ahead,
about
Donnie.
Boyd, Doug, is Boyd's they're okay. 3A Division One school. They're not even close to Peaster's status. So, I honestly, I think I would personally be uh, surprised if we go to Boyd and actually lose that game. I don't. I don't see Boyd being as tough. Obviously, not near as tough as Peaster was. Peaster made it to, I believe, the semifinals
Semifinals.
last
Yeah,
year.
yeah, but Boyd did put a whooping on Jacksboro, in last year, and we did play Jacksboro, even though we did hang with them in the first half. They were the superior team and won that game against us in the playoffs going away. So, I keep an eye on Boyd because they're close to us. They're in Wise County, Parker County, right up north of us. So I like that area, and that team has always been tough at. They're tough at every sport too.
Yeah, coach said that. Coach said that uh, the reason he liked going there is he wanted to start off with a big challenge, and then that way, if we have things that we really need to work on, they're going to point them out. I mean, they're going to expose what a weakness is, and then it's how we react and how we go. And I kind of like that, and I do like the fact that on the schedule he has Mart as our last non-district game. That way, it gives us a chance to breathe with a very stout opponent, but we get to breathe a little bit, and so I kind of like the schedule. I'm really looking forward to high school football. Uh,
Hey,
it
real
should be
quick
fun.
before we leave the high school side, how do y'all did y'all see where Granbury is?
Yeah, right here. Let me show it.
There, yeah.
Granbury, Arlington Bowie, Aledo, Sam Houston, Weatherford, Arlington Lamar, Arlington Martin, and Arlington. I think they'll win them all, Donnie. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say any bad thing about my alma mater, but they're moving up from 5A D1 to 6A, which we had a hard time in 5A, and now we got to play the 6A schools. And on top of that, we got to be in Alito's district. I mean, come on, man. Hey, but we might be able to beat Weatherford.
I don't know. Weatherford's pretty tough, Donnie. I think Granbury's got a long way to go until they get smart enough to build a new high school, just like Burleson did, and Centennial and Burleson both are good programs. I Burleson was smaller than Granbury when we were growing up, and now look what they've done. They built up, and they've got two high schools, same as Crowley. Crowley used to be in our district, remember, guys? And they got two schools. Cleburne's talking about building a new school, a second high school. I just don't understand Granbury's philosophy in not building a second high school.
I don't.
But
No comment. I've been preaching to that choir forever.
what,
It's silly that they don't have two high schools.
I got permission to show this, and I wanted to go do it real quick. Again, if anybody wants to join us for the raffle, or not the raffle, but the contest, we got a Bill Bates jersey, authenticated, signed by Bill Bates, and I want to give it away, but I need two contestants. Already got one, need two to go through that progression. But I wanted to put this up here, Donnie. I got permission from 940 to Game Day to put this up. They did a great job. This is the enrollment numbers for our district, guys. And if you look down there, what is the smallest number you see? It will be Hamilton at 248. And then you see, what's the second smallest number?
Eastland.
Eastland.
Eastland at 255. And the third lowest would be the TOLAR Rattlers at 273. So, we're kind of in the middle of the mix. I like the grouping here. I see the numbers. The biggest school, of course, is Comanche at 345. And I was told, too, that they had some move-ins after the number, and there was some contention about keeping them in D1. I'm glad they're in our district, to be honest with you, because that's been a good rivalry, Tolar and Comanche. So want to keep it going. Let's go on to the next item, and that is the Mavericks, Donnie. They did a little something today. Your initial thoughts? Do you like it or do you not like it?
I like it mainly to get off that money of AD and getting out of the all the question marks, because basically Anthony Davis is just a question mark. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? You know, I mean, and you're saving. I mean, honestly, it's not making you better right now, but it's going to be making you better for the future, because there's three of those contracts, three of those players that we're getting in return, that their contract's over at the end of the year. The one that's not is a rookie contract, so it's not very much money. They're going to have so much money to go out and get some players in this offseason. Plus, they got 5 draft picks. You know, basically what it turns out to be, it says on paper it's 2 first-rounders and 3 second-rounders, but it's more like 5 second-rounders, because the 2 first-rounders are late picks. I mean, because they're Oklahoma City's and Golden State Warriors. So, I mean, but you got more ammunition to use in trades and all that kind of stuff. I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Marvin Bagley, Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, and Malik Branham are now all Mavs. Anthony Davis, Dante Exum, Jaden Hardy, and D'Angelo Russell all gone. And that's all it cost us, but we also got those 5 picks. 2026 first from OK, 2030 from Golden State, 2027 second round Chicago, 2029 second round Phoenix, 2029 second round from Houston. So all of those picks coupled by these guys. And Donnie, you mentioned A.J. Johnson does have some options. He's a good point guard. Our project point guard should be a guy that, you know, we might be able to use. If not, we've got options with him. Restricted free agent Malachi Branham. He is a shooting guard. He's a restricted free agent. And then the 2 unrestricted free agents, Middleton and Bagley, those are unrestricted at the end of this year. Power forward and a shooting forward. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Who knows? I like the idea of doing it, because you're getting rid of guys that really weren't contributing much for the Mavericks anyway. Davis could have been a superstar, but I mean, you're going to pay a guy that kind of money for 20 games a season?
Yeah, it's a shame, you know. This is what that Luka trade came out to, and you know, obviously Nico Harrison will never be an NBA GM ever again, but yeah, you just can't, because AD's contract is up after next year, so he was going to want to sign a new contract, and you're going to have to pay big money, even though you don't know if he's going to be healthy or whatever. Somebody's going to pay him a lot of money, and I didn't want it to be the Mavericks. I think you build around Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is the real deal. I told you the last 3 games he's done something no teenage NBA player's ever done. He keeps doing those things all the time. He is just incredible to watch, because you watch him, he's figured out that, you know what, I can go score when I want to go score, and now he's doing that. And man, he's exciting. I'm so excited for the future for the Mavericks. It might be a couple more years, but I think they're going to be a team to be dealing with in the playoffs pretty soon.
I think you're correct. Doug, what do you think about this mega trade?
Yeah, anytime you get rid of a guy that costs you so much money but don't play, I mean, it was a bad excuse me, trade to get him over here. I guess the only good thing that happened with that is being able to get Cooper Flag. You know, I'm interested to see what Flag and Irving can do together on the court, and then, you know, next year they have ammunition that, like Donnie said, you never know what the next year's going to look like. The roster is going to look like behind Irving and Flag, because although Irving is getting older, he is he hadn't played so much. He might still have some good tread left on him, because he hasn't been wearing his body down. He's just been injured, like Mr. Glass is. But when Kyrie comes back, I think the Mavericks will be so much better than they were, even with Davis when he showed up or played. So yeah.
So the thing is, right now, what you got to do if you're a Mavericks, and as a Mavericks fan, you want this. Kyrie he probably could be coming back any moment. What I would do if I'm the Mavericks, I would tell Kyrie, you're probably not quite healthy. Maybe you want to go ahead and set out the rest of the year or most of the rest of the year, because we need to keep losing. This is a competitive team. I've watched all the games, and they're real competitive. They end up losing most of them, but Jason Kidd really has them playing hard, which is really hard to do for a team that you're not really going anywhere. But what you want them to do is keep kind of losing and get farther down in the draft pick situation, where hopefully they can get in the top 5, because in this draft class, the top 5 has, especially the top 3, are going to be superstar, all-star players. But the top 5 is legit. I mean, studs. And even up till, this is a good draft, really. To be in the top 10, you're going to get a starter pretty quick right away for the most part. But if you can get in the top 3, you're setting yourself up to get a superstar right off the bat, and that's just going to help you get better quicker. And I really think if you get a really low draft pick, like in the top 5, and with all that money they can go and spend on some free agents, they could have probably the best turnaround as far as record-wise from this season to next season. I'm telling you, watch out for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think you're right, and I love the fact that they're trying to go younger. Kyrie would be a good guy to keep, though, in the mix, so that you have that kind of veteran leadership around, somebody that's been there, done that, and in the ear. And I guarantee at those practices, he still shows up and helps a kid do what he does. I see Kyrie as a guy, once he does end his playing career, possibly in a coaching role, because he's that kind of a guy. And I just hope they can let him contribute as much as he can. And if that means he does it from that seat over there instead of out on the court, I'm fine with that as well.
But, I love Kyrie. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
And I hate that he's been hurt, but he's I was, he got a lot of bad press. And a lot of it was because the press sucks. The media sucks because they're, how the media is. So
they're fake news.
And everything since Kyrie's been here has been just top-notch, class, great teammate, and he seems like a great dude. So I want Kyrie to end his career as a Maverick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here it is. Donnie has a nice hypothetical, and Donnie, you go ahead and tell us what this is, what you wanted us to do.
Okay, since this is, especially if you're a Cowboys fan, but I thought, okay, of all your teams that can win a championship, who would you want that team to be first? Like, if you can only pick one, and you want that team to win it the soonest, who would that be? Which would, and you can be pros or college, I guess.
Pros college, not high school?
No, not high school.
You know what I'd say. That's right. I want my Rattlers to win. I'll let Doug start this one off.
Okay, and I'm only going to say this because my boys have seen the Rangers win the World Series, and I'm so thankful for that they got to, join me in watching our Texas Rangers win the World Series, and they've also seen the Mavericks win the NBA title with the Dirk. So I'm going to go with my beloved Dallas Cowboys because they are so wanting to be, in our company with the greatness, having a championship to show them what we all know, that the Cowboys are the greatest organization, football organization out there. And yeah, I want the Cowboys to win before anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go next because Donnie, this is a great conversation starter type question, and I want them all to win, that's for sure, and everything. But you know, Doug, I love my Dallas Cowboys. You know I do. I mean, I bleed blue, and I'm everybody's biggest apologist for when they come up short, and everything. But with all that said, I'm not going to go with the Cowboys, and I'll tell you why. Because I think that's going to be a long, 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 long road coming. I would like to have that championship that the Rangers had relevant. In other words, everybody's going to say, "Oh, it was a flash in the pan. It was just skedaddle. They bought a couple of pitchers that helped them, and yada 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 yada." That was a very legit World Series win and everything, and I'd like to see them do it again. I don't think I was ever as excited about winning a championship as I was that World Series, man, because we had to wait for so long to get it. We waited a lot longer for that than what these guys that are complaining about, oh, the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since the 90s and everything. Oh. Well, the Rangers had not ever won a World Series since, ever. And so I would like to see them do it again, and I would like to see them do it sooner, because what that would do is it would solidify what I'm talking about, which is that it wasn't any fake. And whoever's wrapping packages in there, you tell them to stop it, Doug.
I touched my a chair pad. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I think
Donnie?
I think I'm more like Doug. I'm leaning that way. Obviously, the Rangers just won it a few years ago, and that would have been number one until they won it. That was I'd take that over all the other the Cowboys and the Mavericks championships. That's my most favorite. It meant the most to me as a fan. Mavs, it's getting a little while since they did it. It would be nice to see them do it, but I do got to go with the Cowboys just because it has been since the 90s, and we hadn't even gone to an NFC Championship game, much less a Super Bowl. And I think I really need people to get off my back. All the Cowboy haters, making fun of us and everything. So I definitely have to have the Cowboys win it first.
Yeah, Chris Miller says he needs his Cowboys to win before Steven takes over. He thinks that's going to be worse than Jerry. All right, we need a competitor for Mr. Chris Miller for this lovely Bill Bates jersey. If not, I may let Donnie go against him, and we'll see who wins. You want to see who wins between you and Chris?
Well, we know who would win.
I think Chris will beat you, Donnie. I think Chris is going to beat you. Chris, do you think you can take Donnie in this contest?
Chris even knows
for the Bill Bates jersey.
Chris, super fan Chris even knows.
Hurry up and answer, Chris.
He knows I'd beat him.
You think you'd beat him?
Heck yeah, I'd beat both y'all.
Really?
Of course.
I'm asking the questions. I already know the answers.
I'd still beat you. You would forget the question after you read it. So.
Okay. All right.
Hey, we're gonna talk Super Bowl.
We are gonna talk Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and do that until Chris answers me if he's ready to go. Okay, Super Bowl. It will be this Sunday. They're gonna have a lovely halftime show, Donnie, with some weirdo in a dress, goofball, stupid, ignorant. If anybody watches that halftime show, you can unfriend me at David Wood. All media sites, because I do not align myself with that joke of a human being at all. He is worthless. I ain't even going to say Bunny Hopper or whatever his name is. What a jerk.
Yeah, that's incredible that the NFL is doing that. And that I just don't have any respect for Roger Goodell and the NFL for even allowing this to happen. It's ridiculous, and yeah, definitely the TV will be turned to. I'm hoping. I think they were talking about who was it? Charlie Kirk's organization was going
Turning
to.
Point.
Turning Point was
Yeah.
going to be doing something. So I'll find that, or just eat, bunch of food while the halftime is going on.
Oh,
Just
check
turn your
this out.
TV to a different channel for sure, so you don't support that because they'll look at they have an algorithm that knows if the channel's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Looky here, y'all. Chris Miller says he'll win, and guess what he says? David's the man. All right, that's a smart guy right there. He's so smart. Now, are you sure you want to go against him?
We,
Are you sure?
hey, that just double. I'll double down now after him saying you're the man. I know he's not a very.
Oh, ooh, them fight words, man. Oh, okay. So we're going to. We're gonna. You want to comment on that one, Donnie? Is he a smart man or not?
Yeah, he is. That's a smart. Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Super Bowl predictions. Chris, this is the first question. This is the first question. Well, no, I'm not going to get that question because that's too easy for Donnie. We'll go to something else. All right, here it is. Who is your prediction to win the Super Bowl? And then also give me your MVP for this year's Super Bowl. It is the New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Sleestacks in the Super Bowl. And where's it being played at, Donnie?
California. It's the home of the Rams and the Chargers.
Yeah, this is our house.
That's a cool stadium, man.
Yeah, it is.
SoFi?
It is a cool stadium.
SoFi Stadium, yeah.
SoFi, like Wi-Fi. Yeah.
And
Okay.
Seattle's 4.5 favorites.
Yeah. All right. We'll start with Donnie this time. Donnie, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl, and who is the MVP?
Well, I'm going against the Vegas. I think Patriots win. I think Mike Vrabel will have his team. It'll probably be a low scoring game, but I got the Patriots winning by 3, and I have. It's usually hard to give it to a defensive player. If it does, it will probably be Christian Gonzalez. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to Drake May as the quarterback because they're the ones that usually get the MVP.
Okay. Doug, who's going to win the Super Bowl and who?
Doug's going to pass. He's not watching the Super Bowl, so he doesn't even care.
You have to give us one.
Okay, New England and Drake May.
New England and Drake May. Okay. So
what you got, David?
I'm going opposite of Donnie. I think the Seahawks will win the game. I think that defense. I think defense is going to show out on both teams, but I think the defensive edge goes to Seattle. Defense is what's going to win this game. I don't think New England's going to be able to score very much. Chris Miller's got it almost right on the score. I'm going to put his score up here. He says Seahawks 34-17. I am going to go also with the Seahawks, and I do believe that it's going to be pretty much of a blowout. I don't think that New England's going to be able to move the ball very much. They just don't have enough offensive firepower. Their run game is not strong enough to go against that defense, and their passing game, though May has done some really nice things, I just think that Seattle will have the coverage. That defensive backfield, linebackers and defensive backs are crazy good for Seattle, and my pick is for MVP is going to be Mr. Donald, the guy that nobody wanted. Number 1 draft pick for the New York Jets. They just gave up on him. He goes to the Patriots, studs out over there. They don't want him. They're going to go with that joke of a quarterback they got over there. And then he goes to Seattle, and what does he do? He puts them in the Super Bowl. And I'm going to go with Sam Darnold, most underrated quarterback in the NFL, wins the MVP and the Super Bowl.
And I think you're going with the popular vote. I think Seattle is definitely the favorite. But I think that Sam Darnold is going to come back down, and he's going to show what he's going to be more of the bad Sam Darnold. I think he's going to throw a couple of picks. I think Milton Williams for New England is going to be all in his mug. I think Christian Gonzalez is going to kind of shut down JSN, Jackson Smith Nagabi. JSN's probably one of the better wide receivers in the league for Seattle. I mean, he's really good, but Christian Gonzalez is the shutdown corner. Now, Kenneth Walker III for Seattle is a pretty good running back. I mean, they got some weapons, but my sleeper player in this game it was a high draft pick last year. He's lost a lot of playing time in the playoffs, but I think he's going to make at least one big play, and that's Trayvon Henderson, the Ohio State Buckeye rookie. He's what's his name? Stevenson's getting most of the carries, but I think Henderson's going to make a big play. I think Drake May's going to use his legs. He's really good at doing that to get down the field. So I think it's going to be 17-13 New England.
New England's got the better defense all the way around. Their front four and linebackers, and of course the best coach. They've got the better coach, Vrabel. He will find a way to win this game. And Donnie's right. It's going to be. I'm going to call 17-9. I think Seattle will kick 3 field goals. They won't find the end zone against the New England defense.
I don't have a score. I really don't. But I think it's going to be a big blowout. I think they'll win by more than 10 points. But I'm going Seattle Seahawks. And man, I tell you what, guys, New England hasn't beat anybody, and they got lucky at the right times in the playoffs. They're going down this Sunday, so we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all ready? We got competition. Chris Miller's all over it. He says that he can take you out, Donnie, and he's been talking some major trash, boy. He says that he will win. He will win, and he says, "Bring it, Donnie." That's what he's saying. You think you can handle it?
I got it, man. You know I got it.
All right, here we go. First question, Chris Miller. This is easy. Let's see if you get it. You're going to get the opportunity to answer it first, and then Donnie will answer it if you answer incorrectly. Budweiser is the king of beers. Donnie Wood, can you tell me what sport is best known as the king of sports? Oh, no, Chris Miller. Can you tell me what sport is known as the king of sports? You're on the clock. I'm going to give you just a second for the delay, and then we're going to see if you answer this correctly. Budweiser is known as the king of beers. What sport is known as the king of sports? Donnie, do you think you know it? Or we're waiting on Chris?
I don't think so. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
I know it.
Commonly known as the king of sports. All right.
Now, Chris is probably looking it up on his phone right now.
Chris ain't look. He's just got a delay in the
He's Googling it.
He better not Google it. I don't know if he Googles it. Come on, Big Chris. Get with it. I should pull him up on the phone.
Anybody else?
Anybody
else want to chime in?
I'll write down my answer.
Okay. All right. Doug's writing down his answer. Chris Miller, where are you at, buddy? Ah, Chris has answered, and he has answered with football. I'm trying to get him on here. All right. Big Chris, can you hear me? Big Chris, can you hear me? Oh, man, he hung up on me. He says football, and that is not the right answer. It is not the right answer. Huh?
You weren't supposed to say that yet. I got to answer.
You're up, Donnie.
Yeah, I figured football was too easy, so I'm going to say NASCAR.
Donnie says NASCAR. Okay, Doug, what did you write down? What did you write down? Doug wrote down soccer, and Doug, you are correct. That is the correct answer. Doug Wood got that. Had he been playing, he would have won that one. It is 0-0 after one question. Big Chris?
I've never heard of that.
Hang on,
Who
I'm going to try
knows
to get Big Chris.
sports?
Big Chris, can you believe that? Now, you said football. Donnie said NASCAR. And NASCAR Doug got it right. It is soccer.
Nobody wants soccer. Nobody wants soccer.
He says nobody watches soccer. What's up with that? Okay.
Now, to Chris's defense, the world considers football what we call soccer. So,
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah.
be technical, Chris got the answer correct.
So I think we'll give Chris 1 point right there. No, we'll give him a half a point. How about that? We'll give Chris a half a point.
Yeah, if it's a
for being right.
tiebreaker, that he gets the tiebreak point.
Yeah, he gets the cut. Yeah, okay. All right. Donnie, you were 0 for 1, sir.
That's embarrassing, Donnie, because
Donnie?
you're the only one that likes soccer.
Okay, I got one here for you.
I almost went there.
Okay. Guys, we got a little thing starting up here in just a couple of days. It's going to be the Winter Olympics, okay? The Winter Olympics. And the Winter Olympics starting up. Everybody's going to have a good time, a lot of fun with that. The Winter Olympics is coming up. But my question is about the Summer Olympics. What country has competed the most times in the Summer Olympics yet hasn't won a gold medal? Yeah, what country has competed the most times in the Summer Olympics has yet to win a gold medal? Big Chris, you're up first. What do you say?
I don't know. Like, shoot. I'm not really familiar with the Olympics. Like, I think, shoot.
Just guess
I don't know.
just guess the country.
Just say a country. Any country will do.
U.S.
Okay, the U.S. is not the correct answer, Donnie. I hate that you're going to get the easy answer here, Donnie, but go ahead and tell us what country has competed in the most times in the Summer Olympics has yet to win one gold medal. Which would it be?
Man. I will just say Scotland. I don't know.
It's not Scotland, Donnie. It's not Scotland.
I have
Doug,
no
do you
idea.
happen to know? Doug, do you happen to know?
This is a really bad question.
This is a bad question, but
No, it's a great question.
I'm gonna go with Israel.
Israel is not the correct answer. The correct answer is the Philippines. Them guys, they suck at everything. They're so short. They're little bitty guys.
Boxing, they're great at.
Well, they've never won.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all an easy one. How about an easy one? You guys, y'all don't know sports, I guess. I'm gonna give you an easy one.
Hopefully, it's a better question. Those first two.
Yeah.
Chris is winning. Chris is winning by half a point. So here we go. Here's the third question. The third question is the classic 1980 movie, because movie watching is a sport, called Raging Bull, is about which real-life boxer? The classic 1980 movie called Raging Bull is about which real-life boxer? Real-life boxer. We're going to let Chris go first. Chris, do you know the movie Raging Bull?
Vaguely. Is it like Rocky Marciano?
No, it's not Rocky Marciano. Donnie, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, but I think it's Lamato or something like that.
Jake,
the fake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta is the correct answer. And very good there, Donnie. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Now, this is going to be really hard. We're going to see if and this is how you win it. We're going to see if you're a real sports scene fan, because only a sports scene fan can get this correct. Donnie is winning 1 point to a half a point. This question is only going out to Big Chris. Only going out to Big Chris. Donnie, you don't even get to answer this one, okay? In the sports scene, there's three entities. There's David, Doug, and Donnie, okay? We all played football. Can you give us the positions, each one of us, you'll say the name and then the positions that we played football? Go ahead.
Okay. Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay. played running back. Donnie played water boy. And offensive lineman for Doug.
Doug played what?
Offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman for Doug. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Donnie, I will give you a. Donnie, I'm going to give you a chance to earn a point. Donnie's had CTE, so I don't know if he can get this right. Donnie, what positions did the three of us play in football?
Well, I mean, you played running back and linebacker. Doug played running back and slot back, cornerback, and I played left out. I played safety and wide receiver.
Safety and wide receiver. Okay, I'm gonna give. Since I am the ruling official here, and Donnie's leading by 1 point to a half a point. I'm gonna give Donnie a point, and I'm gonna give Chris a half a point because he said water boy on Donnie, and that was just too good right there.
Yeah. Well, what about me? Offensive line. Hey, Chris, high school, I think I weighed 125.
Yeah, we can play offensive lineman now.
Yeah.
My goodness. My goodness. Okay. All right. Very good, Chris. You did good. So now we are tied up. Gentlemen. We are tied up, and here we go. Donnie got a point. Chris has a point. This is going to be for all the marbles. All right. Oh man, this is going to be I got to come up with one that's going to be good here. I'm going to give separate questions. One question to Donnie, one question to Big Chris. Big Chris. Here we go. Can you name the only NFL football player to ever come out of Granbury High School? Can you name his name?
Oh shit! Out of Granbury, or is like I'm thinking of like somebody else like that. Kevin Cobb.
No. He's from Stephenville. I'm talking about from Granbury, Texas. I want you to think about where the Granbury Pirates play their home games.
Oh, okay. I got it. Oh, shoot. I got it. It just came to me. Shoot, yeah, I got it. Johnny Perkins.
Johnny Perkins is the correct answer. Ding, 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 ding. He wins that one. All right. So, Donnie, to stay alive, I got a question for you, okay? You ready? Are you ready, Donnie?
I'm ready.
Okay. Who was the offensive center for Roger Staubach's last Super Bowl appearance?
The center?
Yeah, same position Doug played in high school.
You mean the played center for him, not the one that caught his last pass?
The one that played center for the Dallas Cowboys, yeah.
Tom Rafferty.
Yes, that is correct, Donnie. Wow. Staying alive. Okay.
I was hoping you'd get that, Donnie. I was going to have to come and backhand you or something.
One last question in sports trivia. Here we go. Who's going to win it? Big Chris. Who is the man, the myth, the legend? Do what?
David Wood.
Oh, there you go. He got it right, Donnie. He got it right. Okay, Donnie, you ready? Who was the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings in their last Super Bowl appearance?
What?
You're a sportsman. You're supposed to know this.
You don't even know this. You just made up a question.
I just made up the question. You're right. Okay, I'll give it to you. Here we go. Are you ready? I'll give you a legit question. Who is the greatest Texas running back ever to come through the University of Texas?
Well, Earl Campbell, of course.
Earl Campbell. Earl the Pearl.
Right, we have a tie. And this jersey.
That means that's staying with David.
This jersey right here. Huh?
That should be staying with you. You need to put it on eBay.
Yeah, it's going on eBay. So, Big Chris, you can purchase it just like everybody else. Yeah, We appreciate
What
you
is Doug
playing
doing? Taking out the trash or something?
I don't know what he's doing, man. He needs to
just-
turn his volume off. Wow. All right. Hey, guys, lots of fun tonight. I really appreciate you guys jumping on here. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier on. It is Super Bowl. I've got Seattle. These two guys have the New England Patriots. And I think I'm going to win on that one.
You
Hey,
might.
if I win on that one, you gotta get me a Dallas Cowboy jersey.
Yeah, I'm just rooting for New England. I don't want Seattle to win. But yeah, it should be a good one though.
All right. Hey, which one of y'all are joining me Friday?
I think Doug said he was.
I'm going down to Thackerville in the morning for some produce. Y'all can ride down there with me. And then when I come back from Thackerville, I've got a beautiful basketball game to call and would love the company.
I think Doug will. I'm using all my Thackerville money on. I've got a problem, guys. Y'all might need to help me. I've got a major problem. It's called Whatnot. I've got a Whatnot problem. Bad.
What is that?
It's a Whatnot is like live eBay basically. Y'all don't. You download the app and you'll see what it is. It's Whatnot, but you bid on. I do the sports cards because I'm big on collecting that. But you can actually bid on other stuff like vinyls, like records, and other kind of collectible stuff. It's very addictive.
Oh no! Do you need help, Donnie? You need help?
I do. I need to come down. I need to come to your place and go through your collection, David. I think I might be able to help you out and get rid of some of those.
Oh, hang on a second. You two banter for just 1 second before I let you go. I got to show you something. Hang on.
I think Doug, or you going to the restroom or something? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I was ready to log off and take care of business.
You gotta go potty and then go to night. Bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my phone's about to die, so need to charge it up. Yeah, man, I can't take off work. I got to work. I got to.
Yeah.
The boss won't let me, retire yet. So.
Me and you both, man.
So none of y'all are going to go with me. That's what I'm assuming.
No, I can't. Sorry.
My God, y'all are. Okay. You see this, Donnie?
We're gonna work.
You see this right here?
Yeah. It's a box.
It's full. It's full. It is full. That's my sports cards.
All right, I'll go through them. I'll come down there and go through them.
I have no boys to give them to, so I'm not since I'm near my deathbed and I can't have any joy in this world because nobody will go to Thackerville with me. I think I might go. Have to give it what?
I might come down there, go through it with you, and maybe give you a couple bucks or something,
Maybe some Metamucil when you come down. Bring some Metamucil.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Hey, Big Chris, I tell you what, you have one thing, and that is our admiration for coming on. You are definitely the big super fan, and next we got to bring you on a sports scene sometime. We just need your email. We'll bring you on, and you can sit in front of your laptop or your phone and join in with us. And you can play a fan and poke those. I think he was punching those little. What are they? The bubble wrap. I think he was doing that at one time today. Doug, were you playing with bubble wrap earlier? Oh, he just muted himself.
No, I wasn't playing with bubble wrap at all.
David, Doug's got to go potty and go to bed, so we got to go.
All right, we got to go, gentlemen. We appreciate it. You guys stay hard, and we'll see you down the road.
God bless.
Clayton Homes of Burleson is committed to helping you and your family find the manufactured home of your dreams. Come tour our fully furnished display models to see available features and floor plans. Have you dreamed of owning a home that you can customize to fit your style? Our friendly team members are experts in showing you our homes that fit your needs and your budget. We are proud to be able to offer new, energy, smart zero homes that can save you even more money in the high-quality Clayton-built home. Stop by our home center to start your home buying journey today. Conveniently located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, that is I-35 West at exit 30, or visit our website at claytonhomesburleson.com. Clayton Homes of Burleson, proud Rattler supporter.